All right, so as a dietitian, I've done it all. I've done the macros, I've done carb cycling, I've done counting your calories, I've done so many different things when it comes to nutrition and nutrition plans that it honestly, they all seem to kind of fail. They're not really a good, long, sustainable plan. So, what we're looking to do today is get out of that mindset of it's got to look a certain way. I've got to follow this. And these plans do work, and they're if you follow them, right? What I found though is if I'm weighing my food, or if I'm constantly thinking about what I'm putting in my mouth and logging it on my Fitness Pal, or counting my carbs daily, it it tends to put more energy on food. So really trying to dial it back and simplify it with three guidelines. Okay. So these three guidelines are more of a positive, like I'm looking at food as more of an abundant thing I get to do, not I can't have this. So three guidelines might be as simple as just for being healthy. So we'll just say we're trying to be healthy and get more energy. So what that looks like is maybe I'm getting more hydrated, maybe I'm having more fruits and vegetables, and maybe I'm being active. Okay, so three simple guidelines, three daily guidelines you could focus in on might be something like this. I'm going to purposefully exercise 30 minutes every day. Okay, that number could be more or less. It could be 15 minutes, it could be 10 minutes. Something easy you can do daily for 7 days. Okay, number two, fruits and vegetables. I like to think about frequency, not quantity. So when I say three fruits and vegetables, it's I eat fruits and vegetables 3 times a day, not 3 servings. That gets you more in the habit of just having them more consistently. So that could be number two. I'm eating 3 fruits or vegetables 3 times a day. And then the third one would be water. Maybe I'm having, like the general rule is half your body weight in ounces of water. Okay. So maybe, and I don't like to think about ounces and I'm counting, oh, I had 17 ounces here, 20 ounces here. How much was that glass that I had when I went out to eat? I think more in terms of like, I carry around a 40-ounce bottle, so I fill up 3 of those a day. So three bottles for me daily. Maybe your number is a little bit different, but you can think of it however you want. Just make it easy. So 3 simple guidelines, and that's literally all you're thinking about. You're checking those boxes. All right. So guideline number one is, all right, I got my activity in. I did the 30 minutes. Awesome. Guideline number two is, all right, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I hit a fruit, and a vegetable. Okay, check that one off. Guideline number three is I had 3 of those 40 ounces. So I checked one box as I finished them, and that's literally all you do. So the whole idea here is this. Follow these 3 guidelines, and there's not much room to have cheat meals and drink alcohol and do all those other things. If you're focused in on the 3 things that you get to do, it seems as though those other things tend to kind of just fall off, or you don't do as often. And if you're not getting the results from the guidelines, like, oh, I hit all the guidelines, Joe, but I had pizza and beer every night. Okay, maybe we need to amp up the guidelines. Think about making them a little bit more difficult to attain, so that way it kind of weeds out the pizza and beer, versus saying, I can't have junk food, or when I go out to eat, I can't have an appetizer. That's still in play. It's just you're focused on these other 3 things, and usually you're more committed. So therefore, the wings don't look as appetizing, or the pizza, you might only have 1 slice instead of the whole thing. So find 3 guidelines that are simple, take the energy off of food, and you'll get results.